Hey everybody, my name is John Elliott and I am the Director of Education and Community Engagement here at the Portland Symphony Orchestra. And today I'm really excited to be talking to you about a subject that's really close to my heart, and that's accessibility here at the PSO. We do 1,000 tiny little things to make it as great an experience for as many people as we possibly can to engage with our organization and the incredible music that we get to produce on a regular basis. And that all goes back to really living out our mission of serving our community by enriching lives through music. So let's get started right here at Merrill Auditorium. This concert hall is an ADA accessible facility from top to bottom. That means that we have ADA accessible seats, we have lift arm seating in a number of places in the auditorium, and we have assisted listening devices available on request so that everybody can have an accessible experience. At the PSO, we want to make sure that classical music can be enjoyed by everybody. So there's lots of different ways to learn about the music that's on the performance, starting with this right here. This is just a concert program that's at all of our classics shows. Inside, you'll find really great information like artist bios, information about all the pieces that are being performed on the concert, as well as plenty of other little fun tidbits. If you have a hard time reading that tiny little program in the somewhat dark hall, we actually have a much larger print version as well for you to be able to see. But that's not all. We also do pre-concert conversations where you can visit before the show and hear from Robert Moody or perhaps a special guest talk about the different ways in which the music on that night's performance is interesting. And if you have you've learned all of this really fun stuff and a burning question has cropped up during the show, we even do post-concert Q&As where Robert and maybe the soloist of that evening will come right up at the front of the stage and answer that question that you may have. While you're here, if you have any special requests that you need to take part in our concert, you can reach out to anybody here at a Red Vest or at our Port Tix box office who will let our front of house team know, and they'll be able to help you out. Now, our classical and pops concerts are not the only series that we have here at Merrill Auditorium. One of our most accessible series that we do is the Discovery Concert Series. Tickets are only $10 and performances take place on Sunday afternoons and are really targeted for families with children ages probably 4 to 12. But we do more than that. We reach out to community organizations like the Boys and Girls Club and the Maine Immigrant Access Network to provide free tickets to those in need. So the concerts are really great. They're about 50 minutes long, but all of the festivities that take place around the concert are a really critical part of the experience. Those kinds of festivities will often include things like an instrument petting zoo, where actual Portland Symphony musicians will bring their instrument down and put them in the hands of your child or family member, or maybe yourself if you really want to. And you'll be able to hold the instrument, you'll be able to make a sound on it, and you'll be able to meet a real Portland Symphony musician. We also do things like Podium Hero, where you can meet our assistant conductor and community liaison, Andrew Crust, who will teach you to be your very own conductor. We'll give you a few musicians of your own to be able to conduct, and you can meet some musicians there as well. And we usually have a whole bunch of other really fun stuff going on as well. So lots of really exciting stuff at Discovery Concerts. So we take accessibility at the Portland Symphony really seriously, and that means that sometimes we have to go outside of Merrill Auditorium and out into the rest of the state of Maine. Through our program called Kinder Concerts, where we use chamber music performances to teach really important educational topics like literacy, we do about 50 performances a year in places like York and Freiburg, Boothbay, Lewiston, and lots of schools and performing arts centers all over the state. And we work really hard to keep ticket prices as low as possible for students and teachers. So every ticket to a Kinder concert is only $5. For our youth concert program, we work really hard to reach out to schools all around the state of Maine, some of them even coming from up to 2 hours away, to swing down to Merrill Auditorium on a school day and see the full Portland Symphony Orchestra on stage. We work really hard to keep ticket prices as low as possible at only $5, and it's a real steal to come and see a program that has to do maybe with American history or the music of John Williams. Kinder concerts and youth concerts are not the only way that we serve our schools here in Maine. We also have the Portland Symphony Explorers program, this very exciting arts integration program. The two schools that we're in right now are the Howard C. Reike Community School and Longfellow Elementary, both of which are in the Portland Public School System. Now, the Portland Public School System has some of the highest percentage of English language learners in the whole state of Maine. For this program, we take two musicians, we embed them in with a group of teachers, usually kindergarten, first grade, second grade, or third grade, and we make bi-weekly visits. Every other week we visit the classroom, and we really focus on getting kids to learn to read by the third grade. So today we've talked about accessibility at the PSO, whether that's right here at Merrill Auditorium, at an educational experience all around the state of Maine, or whether it's serving our schools right here in Portland. Now, we know that there's a lot more that we can be doing, and if you have an idea on a way to improve an experience at the Portland Symphony, you can reach out to me directly through email at any time, and I would love to be in touch. Thanks so much for watching. If you want to learn more about the Portland Symphony, please be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel where you can see online insights just like this one and also about all of the great performances that we have coming up.